we'd like to welcome you
to a little place that we think is really cool.
Let's talk about the music, let's have a laugh.
You already know what it is.
It's the Plug
Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. You already know who it is. So why are we still singing this? Let's get on with the Plug Podcast.
So meta, I love it.
Probably
Thank
our
you.
best song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you did know who it was, or is, I'm Joss Taylor.
And I was Diego Barraza.
Yeah. Like, I still am, but, you know, and we're here with a very special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hi. Should I go by my name?
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
You can do both if you want.
Yeah, my artist name's Gailla. My name's Gabi.
Nailed it. I knew I got the pronunciation right.
Yeah.
I was like, because I recorded the outro to the last episode that just came out last night. And, you know, usually I shout out the artists we have on next week in the outro. And I was like, Gailla. Please get that right.
It's like a 1 in 10 chance because there's a lot of ways to
I
pronounce it.
thought I saw somewhere that you had it like in an Instagram bio how to pronounce it.
I used to. I feel like I
Yeah.
put it in and take it away for no particular reason all the time.
Yeah, that's what Diego said to me. So I looked it up and I was like, it's not.
It's not there.
Yeah. I was like, well, I've been gaslit. I don't know what to tell you.
But yeah, we have another song.
Yeah. This
We
one
have-
requires no
What's the song?
participation.
No participation required. It goes like this.
What would you like to plug about yourself? Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
would you like to plug about yourself?
For starters, my music.
Yeah, that's always a good place to
great
start.
start.
Yeah,
Good job.
yeah, of all things. I released a song on the 1st of September. I'm
What?
gonna stop moving in my chair so much. I released a song and I put out a video and I'm doing 2 shows to celebrate,
Yes.
which is great because even though it was in September, it's good we're filming in November because the shows are in November
Nice.
and December. So
Great.
It's hard to book. You got to book like 6 business years in advance.
Literally.
So good you got to play it twice, right?
yeah, honestly, and in 2 different locations.
Great.
Oh, wait, no, I did have a single launch show on September 7. So
Wow,
I
that's my
did
birthday.
that. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it is too.
nice.
Yeah.
That's probably why I wasn't there. I'm sorry.
Did totally
I
forget
feel like we were
it.
doing the podcast or something.
It is
Oh,
also the day the Queen died.
Oh,
Was
no,
it
the Queen
September
died the
7th?
day after.
The day after?
Oh, you would know
Because
this.
it was at my birthday party.
Ah.
Because I was like, we partied so hard the Queen died. It was crazy.
And then we recorded the podcast the next day and we were like, the Queen's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
she's
crazy.
oh no.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh.
But yeah, so the single came out September 1st. What's it called?
Yeah. Running on Our Own.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Right.
It's a cute little song, and we did a launch show for it at the Gasoline Pony
Oh,
a week later.
wow.
Which is
Love
a
the
great
Gasoline
venue. We
Pony.
did love the Gasso, yeah. But I have always wanted to do a little tour, and we're doing a thing called the Public Transport Tour.
I did see that. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, and
What's it
very
about?
slow. So I love public transport. To wrap it up before I can, I guess, talk more about that, but we've got just 2 shows on the tour. So we're going to be in Sydney on November 30, on Thursday, November 30 from 7 to 10 p.m. at the
Wow.
Splinter Factory at
Oh,
683 Road.
Splinter Factory.
Parramatta Road.
That's like someone's house.
Yeah, it's
I love
it's
house
my
shows.
friend and drummer Max's house.
Cool.
And also a bunch of other lovely people's house.
Yeah, I think I know Sam, who lives there.
Yeah.
Sam Killick. I don't know if you've ever met him before.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
But yeah, Splinter Factory's sick. It's like
Yeah.
really close to where we used to live in Leichhardt. It's like, I don't know if you've ever walked past like when you're turning onto Tebbit Street, it's like right on the corner.
Yes. Which most of the time you see the
From
John R.
Parramatta
Turk
Road?
building. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. If you see the John R. Turk building on the corner,
yeah.
it's like upstairs of that
Yeah,
building.
it's like up the top.
So it's like next to like hijinks.
Yeah, pretty close. There's like another studio down a bit further. Like, so this one's on the corner over here,
Yeah.
and then you cross Tebbit Street and you go down.
I've been to that studio.
There's
Geography
studio there.
lessons on the plug.
Yeah.
We're getting all the important locations of Sydney out and about.
Just this one section.
Join us next
Yeah,
week where
literally
we
just like
discuss numbers 600 through 800 of Parramatta Road,
We leak everybody's addresses.
Yeah, exactly.
including but not limited to the Lewisham Hotel,
I know. That's
Kismet
RIP.
Mechanical.
That's a scary place.
Oh, I went in there once before I had a rehearsal at Splinter Factory because that's
Yeah.
where we rehearse. And I went in because I was like, I just need chocolate.
Apparently
like I
it's
decided
awful.
that.
Apparently
And-
it's awful.
Oh, it's so weird. It was like 2:00 in the afternoon. No one was in there. I kept calling, like, I was like, hello, and no bar staff came up. I was really there for a good 5 minutes.
Awesome.
Customer.
That's the plug sound effect. We're plugging Lewisham Hotel.
Oh, didn't it close down a bit?
Oh, is
shit.
it? Yeah.
Sort of.
Well,
Take that one back.
plug the Lewisham Hotel.
Yeah,
closing
bring it back. Someone please revitalize it. So
Okay.
dead.
So November 30th at Splinter Factory.
that
And
Thursday?
December.
And December, 2 days later, Saturday night, I am going to be in Melbourne.
Oh, cool.
And we're doing a show at a space called Black Spark Cultural Centre.
Sick.
And it's in Northcote. So,
Cool.
cute spot. Yep.
North
very
where?
excited. Northcote.
Northcote.
I don't know
Northcote.
shit.
Northcote?
I don't know shit about
You know Fitzroy?
Melbourne. I know.
What do you know? Yeah.
What's that area? It's like people call it the new town of fucking Melbourne.
That's-
Is it
starts with a
Fitzroy?
C, doesn't it?
See?
Maybe it's like
I've been to Fitzroy. Collingwood? Are you thinking
no,
Collingwood?
no, it's not Collingwood. Maybe it doesn't. Start
I've been
with
to
C.
Fitzroy. I've been to
Coburg?
Brunswick.
Coburg. That's it.
Yeah.
Is that an accurate like?
I don't know what that is
comparison?
actually.
Oh well,
Oh,
shit.
dear.
Let's
Who don't go to Melbourne.
Yeah, let's stop
Yeah.
posing and pretend like we know anything about Melbourne.
They're all 10K apart from each other.
I was
Yeah.
in Melbourne like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, true.
I really like Brunswick.
Yes.
Brunswick.
That's
what I'm
also
thinking.
the
What
good
else
one.
do you see at all? It's
I really like Brunswick.
where Corny Barnett's like record store used to be.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Wouldn't-
Queen of Brunswick.
And same with I think it's moved now, but the King Gear store, like the
Like
Flightless record store. Yeah.
Really? I didn't see either of those while I was there. But
It's sick. The Flightless store was awesome. I bought a Stereo Lab album there once, and
and you didn't even remember where it was called.
well, I eventually did because you said it.
Because you didn't remember it then. I said it, and you said that one.
Anyway,
You could be lying.
Anyway,
Anyway.
have you played in Melbourne before?
Once
sick.
in June, myself and my bandmate Zoe, we make it sound really fancy. We got asked to play, but we applied and then we got in to play at a little folk festival. It's so funny because it's called Newport Folk Festival, like the Newport Folk Festival.
Okay, right.
But it's in a little suburb and it's just like a local cute folk festival.
But it's not in a suburb called Newport.
It is in a suburb called Newport in Melbourne.
Melbourne's just making shit up at this point.
Yeah. It just wants to be America so badly.
Yeah, so badly.
That is pretty funny.
So this public transport tour.
Yeah.
Walk us through it. Or
or rather, train us through it, bus us through it.
light rail us through it.
Yeah, what's the verb for ride us through it? Like riding public transport.
Ride us through it?
Yeah.
Am I only allowed to come if I catch the bus?
Well, actually, I had this idea with the guys that I'm playing with in Melbourne, like the two support acts, but we're doing it collaboratively. He was like dual native Stephen, who's down in Melbourne and is playing.
In another made up suburb somewhere.
Yeah, Lord knows where he lives. Well, I think he lives in like Brunswick, so I know where he lives.
I know that place.
Thank God. Yeah, actually, the other guy also lives on Sydney Road.
In Melbourne.
Now that I'm just in Melbourne, wants to be Sydney so bad. But I forgot what my point was. Oh yeah, we were saying we're gonna do like $5 off each ticket if you arrive by public transport.
That's actually so good.
Yeah,
That's
it wasn't
great.
my idea. It was Steven's, and I was like, that's a cool idea.
That is a cool idea. Just a photo of you on the bus.
yeah. I don't know if I need to ask for evidence.
Sure.
Yeah. How do
Like,
you,
should I?
Like,
I
show
mean,
us your
cute.
bank transactions. Is there the dollar from using your card? You know how it like charges you like $1 and then it like pays you.
They have
actually charges you the right
They have
amount.
like MyKey cards there.
Yeah, I was going to
like
say in
Apple
Melbourne, isn't like the CBD area like completely free for
Yes.
public transport?
What?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you not know that?
So enticing.
That's fucked.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Well, I don't know why our light rail didn't do the
Frustrating
same.
for us.
It's because it's all
Yeah.
private.
It's because
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like the SpongeBob in the SpongeBob movie where it's like, why did you choose to open up a Krusty Krab?
Money.
Why isn't the public transport in Sydney free?
Yeah.
It's literally why.
Okay,
It's
so
for most things.
why is it called the public transport tour?
Just because I thought it'd be fun. And when I did go to Melbourne in June, we decided to go by train for a functional reason because my bandmate Zoe, she plays a lot of instruments when we do the full piece or when we play as a two piece. She plays accordion, like mandolin, a little tin whistle,
Cool.
like flugelhorn as well these days.
What?
But, yeah, very cool.
Flugelhorn?
Yeah, plays every instrument under the
Is
sun.
that like a French horn, but different?
It just looks like a trumpet to me.
Okay, trumpet.
And she's like, no, here's why it's not. And I'm like,
And then you just stop listening.
yeah, that looks like a trumpet, sounds like a trumpet.
It's a trumpet.
It's a trumpet.
Walks like a duck. quacks
Flugelhorn
like a
sounds
duck.
cooler, but
Yeah,
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, they should just rebrand trumpets to flugelhorn.
There's so many different types of brass instruments,
And,
is what
uh,
I've
it's true.
learned.
And so does she, you call the train so she could just like put all of it on a train and go? Sort
Yeah,
of thing?
Yeah.
You wouldn't really trust that stuff
That
on a
sounds
plane.
so-
Exactly.
yeah,
And
yeah.
we could have driven, but I just didn't want to. And Zoe doesn't have her license, so I would have had to do the full
The
drive.
whole thing.
Yeah. And I just thought, I've done that train from Melbourne to Sydney once many years ago. And I remember I was like, yeah, it was actually kind of fun. Like,
Cool.
when else do you get to see all of regional towns?
Yeah.
It is pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
How long is it?
it's like 8 and...
No, it's so much longer
Is it
than
really?
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what,
Because
like 12?
the drive is like 10.
Yeah.
Nah, drive's like 8 or 9.
Maybe if you're fucking.
I've done
If
it
you're
like
gunning
4
it.
times. It's like
Really? Yeah.
like 9 hours, I reckon, max.
Okay. And the train,
Do you want to guess?
13 hours.
I was going to say like 12.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 11, but it always ends up being like 12 and a bit
True.
because they get stuck somewhere. and traffic in the middle of nowhere.
There's a cow in the road somewhere.
Yeah, no, there's just another train passing because apparently it's one train line or something like that. Like it's actually really hard
They
to
just couldn't be bothered building another. They did one rail and they were like,
sweating.
throwing the towel in.
Throw the towel. No more rails.
No more
please.
rails. No more rails.
Very sad.
I mean, that is a pretty long rail. It's like, do you really want to make 2?
Yeah.
Just make them at the same time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, we digress.
We were a smaller country back then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
true.
Yeah.
So
We're very old.
these 2 shows that you're doing, they're to celebrate this single that you released. Are there more songs coming out?
Yeah, I literally have the release date for the next song. Isn't that so funny? Because it's on February 15 because it's a Friday and that's release day.
Sure.
But I like that date because the song is kind of like a little love song. Again, it's about the environment, as so many of my songs are.
Sick.
But it's like it's about my partner and how wonderful he is and how much I love him, and also
Wholesome.
and also how the world is very scary.
Not wholesome.
Yeah, not wholesome. It's a good blend, good tension.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
It puts you on a bit of a roller coaster,
Yeah.
you know?
The dichotomy. Eh?
Yeah.
Remember that?
The
Remember that
dichotomy,
word?
yeah.
Remember that word, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, dichotomy.
You're a poet, bro. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
You should write music.
Don't be stupid.
Who would have thought of that?
Yeah. So, what's do we know like the song name and stuff like that? Or?
Should I? Yeah, I can say what it's called. I can
Sure.
just start promoting it from
Yeah,
now.
if you want.
Yeah, why not?
Well, it's quite funny because I wish, I guess in hindsight, it would have been cool to release it around this time as well because the song also has the title Run in it, not for any particular reason, but it's called Run To because it's a song about, and it's a legitimate concern that I had, which was like before I moved in with my partner, we were like, oh, like maybe we should, move somewhere else. That would be nice. Like, should we move to the Blue Mountains? Huge risk of bushfires. Like, maybe not there.
Yeah.
Like, should we move to the coast? I mean, this probably won't happen for another 30 years, but like coastal erosion and all that shit. Should we live in the inner city? Pollution's actually really, can I say?
Bad.
Can't breathe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
completely
say.
fucked up. Yeah,
yeah.
like there's, I mention in the song PM 2.5, which is particulate matter 2.5, which is carcinogenic, which is just car pollution.
Sure.
Wow.
So I was like, well, I don't really want to live in the city. And so the song is kind of like cycling through all the places that we could go.
That's cool.
And all the reasons why it's not a good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Where did you guys end up?
We live in Ashfield.
Yeah.
Very inner city.
Lucky Ashfield.
Let's go.
Concrete
Right near the main
jungle where
road.
dreams are made.
of. Not really. Yeah.
No, we're not far
In
away.
Ashfield.
Ashfield.
No
But
one's
there's
singing that.
parks.
Yeah,
There's
there are parks.
Yeah.
You're right. There is parks.
Yeah, it's a pretty park-heavy suburb, to be
Yeah.
fair.
I think Liverpool Road's definitely the road I've seen the most accidents on.
yeah.
Involving
yeah.
pedestrians especially.
I'm glad I don't live too close to it, but I
That's
go down
good.
it all the time.
Yeah.
Like I go to Ashfield
Yeah,
Mall.
just like stay away from the edge, the curb.
Yeah.
It's like the worst part on Liverpool Road as well. Like
Ashfield?
going
Near
through
the mall.
Ashfield.
Ashfield, yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah,
part's
it's a long
like-
road.
You're driving down there, you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. What are these people doing?
Yeah, constant
I
traffic.
understand how pedestrians get hit all the time.
Yeah,
Oh,
legit.
God.
It's people not paying attention.
Yeah.
Well, so sunny Ashfield, hey?
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful Ashfield.
Beautiful
We're there
Ashfield.
for now and we love it.
Yeah.
So
No
Yeah,
bushfires, no coastal erosion.
Yeah,
Car
just-
pollution. It's
Yeah.
getting there, but
Smidgen.
Yeah.
The planes must get a bit like. Are they loud up there?
I feel like I've tuned them out because I was at a studio session yesterday in Marrickville and we were doing the whole Marrickville pause, like when recording. You know about the Marrickville
Yeah, I
pause?
mean, I guess like you can. Yeah,
I
like,
just haven't heard it named like that before.
No,
Oh,
that's pretty
really?
funny. It's
Yeah,
like
it's got the
coined.
name.
It's
Yeah.
coined
Yeah.
and everything.
The
The Marrickville. There's a magazine
very
called
funny.
that apparently.
Oh wow, what?
cool.
And it's
Yeah.
like about how you have to stop because
Is it
it's
just
planes.
Nah, it's like an edgy arts
Oh, okay.
magazine.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Still cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Still cool. I
It's
like
it's
it.
a great name, but I didn't notice it in the session. Like he would pause and I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Plane." And I'm like, "Oh, I've just like tuned
White
them out of
noise,
my head."
yeah.
Yeah.
When we used to live in Leichhardt, like near Splinter, we used to record the podcast there, and we
We'd
literally
have to do
the same
the
thing.
Marrickville pause.
Oh, yeah, we had to do the
Yeah.
Marrickville pause in Leichhardt.
In
Right.
Leichhardt, yeah.
Like, just like pull up, my guy. God damn.
But like, yeah, we call Marrickville the rehearsal capital of the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's how I view it.
I used to rehearse there.
Yeah.
And like, there's like a one like in that industrial area of Marrickville. It's like there's like 2 streets where there's like at least like 5 little rehearsal spaces.
What's
Yeah.
the one that you went to?
Well, I know
Callum, is
there's
this
my
Gowing
there's
Street?
Rob's.
Yeah,
That's like
Rob's.
not like a I guess
Railway
branded
Parade,
one,
yeah.
but that one's like on the Railway Parade where they have like the Bad Friday.
Yeah.
And then also on that street is Sally's Sound Hole, which is she does sound at the Townie, and it's like her little rehearsal space. And then on the other side there's what's that one called?
Sorry, one moment.
Pleb City.
Yeah, Pleb City. I love Pleb
Yeah.
City. Yeah. that's
What
where I
else?
go.
There's also Monster Mouse, which is like not quite there, but it's like just off like Marrickville Road the other way. There's also Zen Studios, which is like on the other side of Sydenham Station. So you have to cross the Princess Highway.
I never go there.
I reckon, like, yeah, it's a bit expensive there, but like it's pretty nice. Like
Yeah.
I've rehearsed it like once
And
or
there's
twice.
like a bunch of rooms.
I think that's like the ones that come to mind.
The big ones,
There's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
more, but like
There is probably
because
more,
they're like it's just for some reason the geographic. There's like should be like a circle that can cut,
Yeah.
like surround most of them.
And that's
it's
only
like 2
rehearsal
kilometers.
studios. We haven't even talked about
Yeah, there's
recording
definitely a
studios.
recording studio like near there, I reckon, up on the road. But yeah, lots of rehearsing needs to be done in Marrickville for some reason.
Yeah.
I guess it's just because it's a big industrial area. You can afford to be like loud.
Loud and shit.
Yeah, that was the same with Splinter Factory. That's my theory. Like, why? Because they have jam nights there.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's no noise restrictions that they were talking to me about with the gig, even though I'm finishing at 10 because I'm boring.
Not respect.
No, respect.
And it's a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Gigs
like they
should be
live there
earlier.
as well.
Yeah.
You really think?
Yeah.
Is that a hot topic? Because I
It
like
depends
to
what day
go.
of the week.
Yeah.
Thursday?
If it's like
Bring it back.
Thursday, yeah, 10
Bring it
o'clock.
back.
10
Bring
if you go like
latest.
Wednesday, Thursday, like keep it early.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
finishing at like 11 on a Thursday,
Yeah, right. Oh, that's good to hear actually.
But
Ooh.
even like Friday, like it's like cut it off at midnight. I know like most people
hard.
do.
Yeah. I can't
I don't think there's many people that go after midnight, you know, but like,
like
you know,
midnight's
you
like
really
the
have to be
latest.
You really have to be good if you're starting at like 11:30, you know.
I have so many people I know that do that. And they ask me out, and I'm like, I know what time you're going to go to, and I can't do it.
You can't do it. It's not possible.
So
Joanna-
this is about the point. Do you mind if I take it away from you? This is about the point of the podcast where we say, like, this is the part where it's like you plug anything and everything else and everyone else. If there's anybody that you want to just like shout out, you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Oh, cute. Like other artists and
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
that are
other
doing good
artists, people
stuff.
involved in your project, the bus drivers that you know.
Yeah. I wish I had a favorite bus driver. I really don't.
There's so many of them.
Wait, you didn't think of a favorite bus driver?
Couldn't
Are you
possibly
serious?
pick one.
I remember I have some memorable memories from like funny bus drivers, like a really sweet bus driver that would just on Victoria Road in Gladesville, and she'd always just like stop whenever someone asked her to stop. Kind of like it was a bit
That's
earlier before the stop or
so
after.
cool.
Yeah, it's quite friendly. It wasn't like too annoying, but she'd always stop a bit earlier if like their house was
Holy shit.
like a bit before the bus
See,
stop.
I had a similar thing, but it's because the bus driver forgot to stop at the stop.
And he just goes, "Ugh."
and everyone's like, hey, bro, I was supposed to get off like
this.
That happened to me like when we were living in in Strathfield. Like it was so funny. He just went past the stop, and he did this twice within like the same like, and everyone was kind of like, "Hey, can you stop?" Like, and it was just like, "Oh yeah, sorry." It's like,
mate.
dude has one job. Like, it's to stop at the bus stops. Like, how do you fuck that up?
Okay. So
sorry.
who would you like
Besides
to
that bus
shout out
driver.
to? Yeah.
Everyone. I don't know. Good people.
Shout out everyone.
Shout out everyone.
That's a good way to clear him, you know? Like, just Sort anyone's out.
everyone.
All good, nice Sydney musicians. Like, should I start naming names?
Yeah, name whoever you'd like.
I mean, I was working with my beautiful friend Amelie yesterday, who goes under Amelie Ecology, who's the best.
Awesome.
We were working with Yanni, who you know Yanni,
Yanni
yeah.
Adams?
I think Gianni must be like
in Marrickville.
one of the most shouted out.
He's just like the nicest person ever,
Yeah, I
love
honestly.
him.
Yeah.
Real.
Guy's so chill and nice. Emerald Ruby, Jen Hankin is the
Nice.
coolest. Everyone in my band is the
plug.
coolest. Like
Nice.
Max and Zoe and Alex and Evie.
Shout out Max and Zoe and Alex and
Evie.
Izzy.
Yeah.
Is he?
I heard Livy.
Oh, Evie.
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 We were both
yeah. I'll shout out her band, Bakura. They're really
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
I have a friend who just started playing for.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Shout out Jono.
Yeah, Jono.
Yeah,
Jono Dwan?
Jono. Nah, Jono Valenzuela.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cute.
Fuck yeah. Anyone else?
All my ex-AIM friends. Sarah Yagi.
Yeah.
We went
Oh,
to
yeah.
AIM together.
Yeah.
Cody. Chaos Emerald.
Oh, yeah.
It's like lovely
Yeah.
human being. Who else have I been doing gigs with? Oh my God, I can't think. Well, I love, Jesse, the Vidiot. He's like a champion for Sydney Arts and Culture.
Awesome.
I love him very much. He's very cool.
Yeah, I
have
met
to
him
think
pretty
about
recently.
this. Yeah. I ran into him and I only knew it was him because he was wearing his own shirt.
Awesome. Great.
Respect. Yeah,
Very
Kinda
helpful.
only
like-
fucking losers do
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, that's how you recognize me.
So yeah,
Great. Awesome.
that's all.
I can think of some more. Amen Marrakesh Club are really cool. Lolita May, Birdie's really cool.
Damn, what's the stuff
So
going?
many.
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Birdie. We should get Birdie on the podcast.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, she's so lovely.
All right,
I'll come back to it. But
Okay.
yeah.
we're cutting you off.
Great. So to take out the segments, we like to just let the artist pick a number between 1 and 15, and we will play something labeled 1 through 15.
Don't pick 7.
Yeah.
Don't
Is it?
pick-
Everyone
don't-
thinks
Everyone.
Everyone does, and we put the
Yeah.
worst one on 7.
2.
Yes, that's actually so good. I don't reckon we've heard this one. Aria, Linoa. That's not a good reaction from the crowd.
Holy
You have to say it's good, all right?
Oh, God. Yeah.
I'm funny, okay?
It wasn't not a joke, you
Thanks.
know.
Yeah. It was definitely something that took about 2 seconds to think of.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
pulled that out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, we were just talking about the arias in the break, and how Genesis Owusu won Best Hip Hop / Rap Release.
An
Yeah.
album of the year? Was it album of the year as well in
independent
general?
performance of the year, wasn't
Best
it?
Independent Artist. of the
that's
year.
right. Which is a very cool
Independent
title
release of
to
the year.
get
Yes,
an
that is
award to
that
get.
is awesome.
What's your favorite bar in the Genesis of Israel?
What's my favorite hip hop part of the
Of-
soul album?
Yeah, of the pop
of the
soul
alternative rock soul album. Yeah.
I love there's so many good bars.
Let's
in it.
move on.
Play. We got another song.
Oh yeah, sorry, we have another song.
Stop it. Don't hurt
Just
me.
touched my hand. It was fucking weird.
No, not true.
Ew.
Ew, kitties.
All right, here's the song.
What?
What album are you plugging today?
You're actually plugging 2.
I know.
You don't have to say it like that. It's all right.
Yeah, I know. Again, I know I wasn't supposed to, but
that's right. We allow rule breaking.
Sneaky double plug.
yeah. They're both different. They're both really cool and fun.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
truly.
Which
Yeah.
one do you want to start with?
I'll just start with one I'm thinking of at the moment. Chappell Roan, who have you guys heard of her? She's like up and coming. Sawdust. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I was gonna say Maddie would love this album, but
Yes.
I was already like pretty certain she would have already heard it.
And Maddie, have you already heard it?
The whole thing?
The new
Yeah.
one. It's called The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess.
Yeah. It's a very cool album title name. I
It
think.
is. It's excellent.
Yeah.
And it not to get into it straight away, but it's very thematic, I suppose you can say. Very conceptual.
Yes,
which
I
I love.
love concept albums. Yeah. My whole EP that I'm still working on is so conceptually structured out
Nice,
because I
yeah.
just love doing that.
Yeah, no, it is fun to have like a overarching story that goes between songs and stuff like that. It's like sometimes it doesn't need to be so strict as to like it's not like Pink Floyd's fucking The Wall. Like,
Not doing that. Yeah.
It's like we're not trying to like change the rules of music or some shit. But
I don't know. I just don't know who in 2023 is like really committing that hard.
Yeah.
To a concept album.
Who's got the
So-
time?
I mean,
What
like
else?
it doesn't require any more time. I don't think. Like I said, it doesn't have to have like a like really deep and meaningful like concept. It can just literally, the concept can be like
Horses.
Horses. There you go, concept done.
I was more saying
write an album about horses.
I was more saying like, who's got the time to make another The Wall? You know?
Oh,
like that level.
Yeah. And it's
Probably
like, and it's like a double LP as well. It's like, oh my god, get alive.
But yeah, let's go open remarks on this album. Why did you choose this album to plug?
I had been following her since 2020 when her song Pink Pony Club came out, and I just remember listening to it, and I was so blown away by it. And you know when you find like a kind of not underground or undiscovered, like hasn't blown up yet sort of artist. And I mean, she's American, so like maybe she was a bit more like known in the States, but I remember her like posting on her stories during COVID. I think she got dropped by her label, which was like a big label, and she was like working as a checkout chick or something.
Whoa.
Yeah, and she was just like taking selfies. She was like, stream my fucking song, please. Like I want to get out of this shitty
crazy.
job.
Now like 3 years later, she's got over 1 million monthly listeners.
Yeah, and it's like touring all across America, and she did it herself. Like I just loved watching how camp and fun and glitzy and glittery and silly and gorgeous. Like I love glitzy, silly, ridiculous pop music.
Yeah.
Like that kind of, like Remy Wolf, that kind of vibe. Like just it's
glitzy
all out.
Just
Yeah.
so flashy. Yeah.
I love flashy, and it's borderline. I think she accepts and would identify as like this being a super camp expression. Like it's for the queer community, it's by the queer community, and she'll like dress up in these gorgeous outfits that she apparently got from the $2 shop. They're getting nicer and nicer as the tour goes, and I'm like,
I can't believe that.
Never saw that at Vinny's.
$2 shop, $2 shop in like
are you shopping?
pulling up to the Manly Vinnies and it's like, damn, that Louis Vuitton is nice.
I got the nicest dress from Summerhill Vinny's.
Nice.
Yeah, which is like my closest Vinny's to Ashfield, and it was too nice of a dress. It was ridiculous.
You're like, why? Like, who gave us like?
There's some
a very wealthy person.
You can find some crazy shit at op shops.
Yeah, it's so true.
Truly insane.
Yeah.
Shout out Vinny's.
Shout out Vinny's. Ding,
Shout out Vinny's.
Saved my life.
Nice.
Constantly.
Yeah.
She kind of just like dresses as if every day is a costume party, and like, and her music videos are so, I'm gonna start using fancy words like ornate and it's an organza of color. I don't know.
Dichotomy.
Dichotomy.
The dichotomy of the organza of
and
ornate
the
colours.
ornate colours and ornate designs. What's the other word you're saying?
Organza. I think I know what
Is
that
that
means.
a suburb in Melbourne?
Should be. Sounds like a wealthy suburb.
Yeah.
I think it's something to do with like flowers. I think it's just like a big explosion of color and
Cool.
beauty, and
Well, that's what
like,
this album is.
It is.
Organza.
Perfectly described. Good job.
Yeah, I feel like this is like so like 80% of the songs are just like in your face, pop, glitz,
Yes.
silly, glamour. Like the lyrics are really just fun and like serious, but really fun. And
The first song, like, I think it's like the perfect like intro to an album like this. I'm not going to even try to say what it's called because I don't know.
feminine nomenon.
Yeah,
feminine nomenon.
Feminine.
I feel like
phenomenon.
fucking-
Only women can say
Feminine
it. No, jokes.
Femininomenon. Femininomenon.
Yeah, like
There you
Two
go.
ends.
Yeah.
Femininomenon.
It's got more than you'd think.
But like, it's such a fun like I guess it's made up. Like, this isn't actually a word, is it?
No, she just decided
Okay,
it's
cool.
a word.
It's just like
Yeah.
smushing words together. It's such a fun smush of words, and I think it makes for like a really like creative and sort of like super catchy hook.
Yeah.
and just literally cannot like hear anywhere else because
It
it's
is
like
sort of-
made up, you know?
Sets the mood, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's
And then there's like parts where she's like, fucking make it like put a beat in there or whatever. Like,
let's play the fucking beat.
yeah, it's so funny. Like it gets more and more like intense throughout the song. Like the first time she's like, we should put a beat in there. Then the last one she's like, fucking play the beat.
Yeah. She's
And-
so fun.
Yeah, I think that song was just like, oh, okay, cool. This is what this album's going to be. And it's just like, yeah, it's just like that for like however long, 50 minutes. It's a pretty like hefty like amount of music, which is great. I mean, like I've always been on the shorter side of albums team.
Yeah.
Like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think 40 minutes is perfect. But like if it's all good, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no filler.
That's the biggest
Like,
thing.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no filler.
The first one that comes to mind is like that Big Thief album that came out like
It's
it
like
last
an hour
year?
and 20 minutes long or some shit?
Yeah, but like it's like
But it's
80
all
minutes of like solid music.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
like I can't really get mad. Like it's just like, I would love an album that big. But when it like
fully listenable music. Yeah.
when it's like 80 minutes and like some of like it just starts to get bloated towards the end, you're like, why did they do this?
You can just say The Wall, dude.
Wow, Pink Floyd hate Chappell.
I love Roger Waters. I
like Roger Waters.
love Roger Waters.
Nah, the album that comes to mind is the White Album by the Beatles. There,
Yeah, that's fair. That, I think they knew that was a silly album. That
I
was
mean,
intentional.
there's a lot of songs that like, you know, maybe not like amazing, but like you can tell they're just fucking around.
People-
but like
Yeah.
at the
It's
same time,
experimental.
I'm listening to it like, can't you just cut some of these and make it one album? It would be so
Yeah.
much better. Like, but
Yeah.
like whatever. Have you fun? Whatever.
The
like,
White Album, but without all the shit in between.
I literally
20
have
minutes
made
long.
that, bro.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good listen?
Yeah, it's good.
How long is it?
Like not 80 minutes, that's for sure. I would say like 40, 45, maybe 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
a good album
All
length.
Oh, there's some of my least favorite songs on that album, bro.
But people say it's
we're
their
not
best.
talking about it. Yeah, people
I
love
don't
it.
think it's the
People
best.
genuinely go out there and say, this is it. You know, this is what music's supposed to sound.
Like I want to say that I get it.
Number 9.
Number 9.
I would maybe get it if like all their other albums weren't like amazing, but like they have some
Yeah.
pretty fucking good albums. Like it's like, how can you say this is the best when like Abbey Road exists? Anyway,
Yeah, I was going to say
Anyway,
Abbey Road. That's the one that's coming to mind. It's like the good Beatles album.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway,
Yes.
this album. Have you got any like favorite tracks? Like, what are like some of the standouts for yourself?
I mean, Pink Pony Club's always going to be so special.
So
I
was
think
that
it's
like
such a good song.
Was that like the debut single?
Yeah, that was in 2020.
20,
So
yeah.
she had to like slowly work her way up. And then 2022, she was like dropping constant hits, constant like amazing music videos. So I love Naked in Manhattan. I love Hot to Go, Feminine, Nomenon, Pink Pony Club, Kaleidoscope is nice. What's the other like really glitzy, ridiculous one? I mean,
think-
Casual's cool.
My favorite one I think was Super Graphic Ultra Modern
Oh,
Girl.
Super Gaff. Yeah.
Glitzy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's like
glitzy.
it's another one of the really like just like hilarious one. That's like I love like I think that's what I like most about this album is it's like it doesn't feel like it's taking itself too seriously, but at the same time a lot of the topics she's talking about are very serious.
And
you
it's
know?
still and it's still fully listenable. You
Yeah.
know? It's
Yes.
no White Album.
Yeah, but she's like pushing the boundaries, but in a very accessible way.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
that's fun.
Like I
And
feel like if
yeah.
you're a fan of just pop music at all, you can like listen to this and find something of value from it. You know what I mean? Like you can enjoy it.
Like if you're a pop fan that hasn't really like listened to people do like experimentals. You know what
This
I
is
mean?
like your segue into
yeah,
it.
it's gonna be like a nice segue into it. You know, it's no like weird shit that would give you nightmares. You know,
True.
it's kind of just like it's like the glitzy sort of pop stuff that's still weird enough to segue into some other stuff. You know?
It kind of reminds me of Caroline Polachek because obviously
Yeah.
big name at the moment.
Yes.
But I think like she's in a similar vein where it's like she's doing pop music, but there's some weird things
There's some
going
weird
on.
stuff.
Yeah, she's got like some like crazy vocal range. She's like, "Ooh," like you're like, what the fuck? But
doing up
like
there?
it's cool, and that's what this album like reminds me of. It's just like some weird shit going on, but I love it.
Yeah. It's very self-aware. That's what I like about that kind of
I haven't
songwriting.
actually seen. Is this her only album?
Yeah,
Yeah?
debut.
Yeah, okay,
and
debut,
I
that's
don't think she's had any EPs.
Cool.
Just singles. Like I think she did like 5 or 6 singles.
Yeah.
Before this album dropped. So
Oh my god!
Yeah,
she
I
had
mean,
like
it's
a-
all yeah.
yeah, I think she did have an EP, but it's like her old persona.
School Nights.
Anyway, yeah, that's a weird. It's not
Oh, no,
bad.
never
it's
mind.
just
No.
a whole
Love
different
me
era.
anyway. It's got to be this one.
No.
these
Never
are
mind, it's all
She's got a lot
Okay.
of singles.
Yeah, a lot
It's
of
all singles,
singles.
but like branded in similar ways that it's like could be, but it's not. Anyway.
That's how you do it. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're going to move on to the other album. So, is there any last things you'd like to say about this one?
I'm actually going to go see her next Friday.
What?
Next
She's
Friday?
touring in Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
isn't that
at?
insane? I don't think it's the Horton Pavilion. I think it's like one of which I've only ever been to the main big
Yeah,
room.
same.
Apparently, there's another one which is a bit smaller.
What? Real?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Because like I think she's getting big in the States. Like she's selling out a lot of tours, but in Australia, I don't know.
No,
like it's not
yeah,
sold out. I
no.
don't think she's got that same
Interesting.
reception here yet.
Cool.
But I'm
Very
so
cool.
excited.
That sounds awesome.
All right. So, what is the second album you've plucked?
The second one, I was thinking, so it was between, no one ever knows how to pronounce it, like Is.
YS. That's always what I've said
Yeah. No,
Like-
but she didn't put the dots between.
Yeah, you're right.
So
She didn't. So, I don't think it is pronounced like that.
I'm not
But
allowed to. Yeah. No, it's that one, that one and Divers. So they're both gorgeous. And I love Joanna Newsom very, very much. She's like the musician, the lyricist of my heart.
Wait,
like
where's she from?
America. as
America.
well.
Okay, she's
America.
American. Cool.
America. She's married to Andy Samberg. Did you know that?
Oh, I did know that actually.
Fun
yeah.
fact.
That is a cool fun fact to drop.
Yeah.
I did know that, but I just had not even thought about it for like a long time.
I think about it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Like I was saying this to Diego, I was like, she's such a, I guess, elusive artist, I guess you can say.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was saying she did the whole not being on streaming services thing
Yes.
before it was cool, you know?
Yeah.
Like she was kind of like the first, and I feel like a lot of like, you know, real like music nerds and stuff like that like know Joanna Newsom and like love her for that fact, I guess you can say. But yeah, I've always like struggled to find the I guess motivation to listen to it just simply because it's not as accessible.
Oh no, it's a big like brick wall of lyrics and warbling and
Oh well, like I don't mind like her music. Like I find is like amazing. I love it.
just listening to the
But
music itself.
Just like having to play it on YouTube and getting an ad every time. It's
yeah.
like, fuck, man, I just want to listen to this on Spotify, but
And
I totally get it.
It really set in a listening environment for me where it was like, great, what ad am I gonna get?
I know, it'd be
You know?
like just throw
and
you
it was,
out of
and it
the
was
emotion.
always shit. And every single ad was like something that I've had a conversation about in the last like 24 hours.
That's so
Concerning.
fucking
I
weird.
don't have a dog, right? but my Facebook Messenger, there's one group chat in there that's like there's somebody in there who's like always like posting about dogs because it's their job, right? And I got an ad for fucking dog food.
Oh, it's
I don't
so
have a fucking
weird.
dog.
It's so weird.
Oh,
I've had
you know,
very
I
specific
also
ones too.
no. There has been some dog talk in the past like 2 weeks, like
Like you
heavily.
talking?
Yeah, me
Yeah,
talking about
'cause they
dogs.
picked that up as well.
Yeah, they picked that up. I've gotten a ad for Eclipse mints. I talk about chewing gum all the time.
Yeah.
Combank. I'm with Combank.
Yeah, true.
It's really bad. It's really
But
bad.
yeah, I mean, there was the one good thing about that is I feel like I was really able to like take it track
Take
by
the
track.
break. Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
it's
I
sometimes like
agree.
find it hard with albums. Like I get really lost in like the source, you know, and and like I find it hard to distinguish between songs. But like having that like break between every song was like, okay, I've just listened to that song and now I'm listening to this song, you know.
I also had a moment where I was like genuinely considering. I was like, do I need Spotify? Do I just get a YouTube Premium like membership and just roll with that instead?
You probably could. Like, who did we talk to the other day that was like, I use YouTube as like a streaming service? It was someone that came on the podcast, but like.
Oh, sure, okay.
I can't blame them.
But anyway, let's talk about the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, the album. I mean, Divers. I do like Divers a lot because I'm not sure if I have a favorite Joanna Newsom album. I feel like there's select songs from each album that I'm obsessed with, and she only has like I think 4 albums.
Yeah. I've always wanted to listen to Is or YS or
Yeah.
whatever it's said.
Is.
But like, you know, for the reason of not being on streaming services, always just put it off. But so now it feels good to have an excuse to actually listen to one of her albums in full, you know?
Now you can, and it's like, now that you've done this one.
It's like now I feel like,
You've
oh
done-
yeah, sweet.
It's not that big a deal.
Because like, I think Yes is like the like cult one, you know? Like
Yeah,
that
it
everyone
is. It
knows.
is. That's right. Yeah,
But
I
like
think
this
so.
album's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it shocks me that more. I guess like I said, she's very elusive, but like it shocks me that she hasn't just spoken about like more. You know,
when was it released? Like
2015, I think the song was. Yeah,
October
August
23rd. Oh, August 10th. Sorry.
August 10th, 2015. The track listing was officially announced.
Oh, sorry, my
So
bad.
it must
I've just
have
got the
been,
track listing on Wikipedia
Oh, okay.
open here. 'cause,
Yeah,
like-
no, fair, valid.
So
it's a lot of songs.
late 2015, early 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, how would you describe it? Like indie folk.
Yeah,
It's not
people
even
say
really
freak
indie.
folk, which is such a
Yeah.
silly
What is
genre.
freak
You know,
folk?
that's probably on her Wikipedia. They're like, oh, she's a freak folk. I'm like, yeah, what
Yeah.
is that? Like someone that's a little bit like they sing a bit differently.
Is that
or
kind of like
they-
Regina Spektor is like
She'd
considered
fall
freak
into
folk?
it.
I don't really know.
What about
Like
anti-folk?
enigmatic.
Thoughts?
Anti-folk, yeah, we talked about
anti-folk.
before, yeah.
Wait, what's anti-folk? That sounds fun.
What's the band that we heard?
Kate Miller Heidke.
Oh, yeah.
How would she be
anti-folk.
anti-folk? She's pretty mainstream.
Well, we looked it
sounding.
up because
She gets weird. She gets
Really?
real
Yeah,
weird.
okay.
and it's because what they like. It's like isn't the reason it's called anti-folk is because the like it sounds like folk music, but the lyrics are very not traditional folk.
yeah. I
So
think
that's
the
what
lyrics
anti-folk?
are like
Because like
dark, I suppose. In a way.
yeah, it
Like-
wasn't like folk music back in the day. Like it meant something completely different.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, we're getting
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
No, that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
heard of anti-folk before. It's just fun.
Anti-folk.
There's so many different folk
Yeah.
subgenres,
Yeah.
and apparently she falls into freak folk, which I think is a bit of a silly
Yeah, true.
It feels like
name.
a strange word to use.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, her songwriting is fantastic.
Yeah.
yeah,
her
it's
voice is
incredible.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I think like literally the first track I was like, because I don't think I'd ever.
Anecdotes? Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever heard of her.
Yeah.
but I was, and like listening to the first track, I was like, okay, I know what this album's gonna sound like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like instantly just like, oh, we're playing in like 3 different keys throughout the whole song.
and like
It's-
time
And the
signatures.
lyrics
It's
just
like
keep
very
going.
technical.
And it's very
Yes.
technical.
And yeah, like that's like she's very like I guess what's the word? Free flowing. Like
Yeah.
there's a better way to say it, but
Some songs, like for me, some songs feel written. These songs feel fucking composed. You know what I mean? Like these
like time went into it.
these bad boys have movements. You know, like
Yeah, it does
She
feel.
said she spent like 2 years arranging this.
I
Yeah,
bet.
yeah.
I
Like,
freaking
even after
bet.
writing it. Yeah.
I mean, but like yeah, it does feel very like sort of like classical in that way. You know, it's like
in a way. Yeah.
I think yeah, if we're talking favorite tracks, sorry to rush us along, we're running.
No,
out of
no, no,
time.
it's good. No. It's
But favorite tracks, I think "Leaving the City" was my favorite one,
Yeah.
just because
Yeah.
it
the
got
drop.
so,
Also
like,
the drop.
Yeah.
yeah, like just like it was like oh, here's an electric guitar out of fucking nowhere. You're like what the hell?
A weird thing that happened with me for this album is when I got to Leaving the City, and then from like Leaving the City to like the things I say, like right up before Divers, I was certain I've heard these songs before.
Oh, you did say that.
And
yeah.
I have no idea who maybe showed them to me, but I'm certain I've heard them before.
that's
And
cool.
I have no idea why.
Like you don't know if it was like 10 years ago, 20
I don't
years
know.
ago.
I have no idea. I have no idea who showed me these songs, but I've heard.
if it was like 20
heard.
years ago, you would be like,
Yeah,
If it was 20 years ago,
You're a
I would be
child.
like, how do I know what this is? It comes out in like 8 years. How do
Oh
I know?
yeah, true.
but also time is a symptom as well. So.
The whole album
Yes.
is about time, transcendence.
Yeah, I can like that's,
That's
what
weird.
it feels like.
That's weird considering I literally swear to God I've heard this.
This is what the album does to you.
wow.
Yeah.
Maybe it's supposed to feel like you've heard it before.
Maybe.
I trust that you've heard it before, but it's
I
that
must
creepy
have.
thing
I
of
simply
like
must have. Like seriously.
a family friend used to play it around the house or
Yeah,
something.
for sure.
All right. Any last things to say about this before we do something else very quickly?
No, I'm good.
It's really
It's a great
good.
album.
I would
Great
like
album.
to. I would like to say it's
Yeah.
really, really good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
And even though you have to listen to it on YouTube, it's just not. It's not that bad. It's
You know what else
Grow
is
up.
not that bad? The lightning round.
the lightning round's not
yeah.
that bad.
And why is it not that bad? Because I guess it's just not. I don't
Because
know.
we're doing it right now.
Well, I had-
That's why.
I had it randomized, but now it's gone.
Uh-oh, do we have to take a quick second?
no, we'll be sweet.
Okay.
Just explain what the lightning
So
round
the
is.
lightning round, if for those who don't know, is we're going to ask you questions for a minute, and you have to answer as many questions as you can in a minute. The questions are very silly, for the most part. So for the most part, silly answers will do just fine. You know, it doesn't have to be right. It just has to be an answer.
Okay.
1 minute. Joss and I will like alternate asking you questions. So we'll be like bang, 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 bang.
Facts.
Do you know what the high score is off the top of your head?
25.
25
In
is
1 minute.
In 1 minute.
I mean,
But did they just like go like say yes?
no,
Yes.
no.
there was some thought put behind the answers, which we
some-
appreciate.
yeah, it was quick, mostly one word answers, you know, but that's completely
All
fine.
right, I'm ready if we want to just
All right,
crack into it.
And also there will be a very distracting song playing the whole time.
Oh, is that intentional?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's to put pressure onto it. All right, have you got your timer ready?
No.
Who needs timer? What are you
That's why I
talking
said
about?
Okay,
that.
I'm ready.
All right, we're going to start the lightning round in 3, 2, 1. What am I doing with my life?
A lot of things.
True.
What's the deal with airplane food?
Ah, terrible.
If your name was James, would you go by it, Jim, Jimmy, Jimbo, or Jamie?
Ah, Jimbo.
Is
Nice.
Ted Mosby the world's first simp?
No.
What is the scariest thing?
Live.
Favorite Ween album?
What? Ween?
Ween.
The Weens.
Favorite member of the fellowship?
Oh, no, Sam.
Nice.
PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
Decimals or fractions?
Fractions.
What superpower would you have?
Invisibility.
Favorite genre of tree?
Tall.
What is your favorite media to purchase music through? Tape, CD, vinyl, streaming, etc.
Tape.
What will you be your first order of business as the new prime minister?
More horses.
Would you rather encounter one bee the size of a bear or 50 bears the size of a bee?
B side of the bear.
Yeah, nice. What brand of guitar strings do you use?
Elixir.
Nice.
In terms of self-checkout at the shops, are you a top or a bottom?
Top.
What's in the box?
Pandora.
What is your favorite Kanye West album?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Yeezus.
Kick-ons or post drinks?
Post drinks.
Best generation of Pokemon?
I don't know any of them. Sorry.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
So not old.
That was a good answer to that question. Not.
Definitely not.
So not
Only getting younger.
Super.
That's right.
nice.
That's why we add the last part. If you don't mind me asking, sometimes people do mind. So it's like
Yeah.
fair enough. you know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, some people do mind.
I don't mind terribly, but
Terribly.
No, I'm getting
Moderately, yeah.
Yeah,
Terribly,
yeah.
no.
I'm getting to
50%
the
way
age
there.
now where I'm like, I'd rather not
Yeah,
say. You
yeah.
know?
yeah, my friend told me, she was like, just don't tell people. And I was like, yeah. Because I'm like, once you get past 23, I'm just like,
I agree. That's
I
like
don't know, man.
hitting 24 is like, what?
yeah, it's like not allowed in the music industry. It feels.
Anyway.
But it's like, who cares?
You got a total of 21,
Okay.
which is close.
Yeah.
That's to
Close.
25.
It's bloody close.
Yeah, I could have thought about things less.
Nah,
but that's
it's
still
all good.
cool.
Stream of consciousness. Let's do it.
Consciousness.
That's what I was trying to think of before. Stream of consciousness.
Right.
That's what the Joanna Newsom album is.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
What a great segue to lead us back into the end of segment
out.
2. That's the end of the segment. So would you like to pick another number between 1 and 15?
9.
9. Here's number 9.
Number 9.
I'm back. Hey guys. So did you know that
Australia doesn't recognize Palestine as a country.
Oh my god! Way to usurp my like cool fun fact with something that's really really depressing and sad.
Also Kosovo, right?
Yeah, also Kosovo.
There's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch. But France shares its longest border with Brazil.
Pretty crazy.
And I'm going to leave it there. And the reason we're getting geography facts out is because
We're playing
Geographonics. Geographonics. Geographonics.
We should get somebody to do like little animations to go over the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Just for the songs.
Sure.
That was the coolest transition you've done into a song, though.
Oh, really? Like saying when we're playing. It's
Totally not planned.
It helps that the only lyric in the song is Geographonics.
Yeah, you can really set yourself up well for that to go well, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, if you didn't know how Geographonics is played,
I don't know. Tell me,
I'll
Josh.
tell you right now. So essentially, I've picked 3 songs from different countries around
Tress.
the world. The way I found these songs
Dry.
on a website called Radio with a bunch of O's.
Gee.
Really great website. I plug it because it's just. Oh, I don't have the ding. Sorry, I already said this would be an issue. It's just really good. You can pretty much get a map of the world, click in a country, choose a decade, and then you get music from that decade. Oh my god, this phone, chill.
I hope you like putting dings in post.
Well, I'm not. So I'll tell you that right now.
Just imagine a ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine it, because I'm not putting it in there. So the decade I've gone with for today is the 70s,
The 1970s?
the 1970s.
Okay.
And the countries I picked. No, I'm joking. That would be funny. wouldn't it?
That'd be
the
great.
game.
That's the
That's
whole
the game.
segment ruined.
There's a point system, right?
There is
Jess?
a point system, correct. So basically, the way the points work, if you get the country correct, which is pretty hard, but like not impossible,
There's
people
a
have done
lot
it.
of countries.
Last time we played this, Acacia Bloom got 2 in the same game, which blew my mind. There's only 3. So
I think the best score we've ever had.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it was
huge.
6, but from a total of 9, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
66%. That's pretty
So
awesome.
yeah, 3 points if you get it right in the money. If you get it like bordering, or sometimes I'll be generous. Obviously, there's islands that exist. Go on.
If the country it's from is Brazil,
Yeah.
and I guess French Guinea, do I get 2 points?
Nah. I'm not going to be that nice, because I'm not going to be like, oh, because of the fun fact. No, it's not. We're not doing technicalities here.
Okay.
If it's,
Geographically bordering.
yes. So yeah, if it's geographically bordering or like kind of close, I will give you 2 points. And if it's in the same continent,
Thus.
you'll get 1 point.
Dry.
Cool.
And yeah, there's 3 for a max of 9 points.
Neat.
Whoever has the most by the end wins. If you're both tied, please don't tie. But if you are both tied, I'll just probably try and find another song
I'd
on
like to
radio.
just correct myself before anybody else does. When you said there are three countries that we're going to be choosing, I said chi. It's actually sun. I'm so
Terrible.
sorry about that.
Yeah.
What language is this?
Japanese.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I had to think about that way too.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions on how the game's played, or any queries? Or should I just, fire us off with the first song? It's from the 70s, so these are a bit hard to find, but please enjoy them. They're really good. All right,
okay.
here is the first song. singing soon.
Derde düşsem, acı çeksem, hasta olsam, inlesem, ben derdime yanar olsam, devan nedir bilmesem.
I wish I knew more about history.
I wish I knew more about languages.
Yeah, it's a very language-focused game. So
It feels like if I knew like what was going on in certain areas of the world in the 70s, I'd be able to know. Like, but I just have no fucking idea because I'm ignorant.
does anyone
We're on
like,
the same playing field here then.
Yeah.
does anyone want to reveal any thoughts they may be having about where they
I'm
think
thinking
it could be?
Mediterranean, Middle East.
Yeah, I'm like, I've
Ooh.
cut out Africa, all of Africa.
Yeah.
Would be Middle East. It's got like that beautiful, gorgeous like inflection in the melody where it's like, you know how Indian singers have like that gorgeous.
The microtones.
Yeah.
It does have a bit of that going on, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't.
It's like rocky. Yeah, okay.
It is rocky, yeah. Oh, boy, that's a tough one. Yeah, I also don't know what language it is.
Yeah, neither.
Because there's a lot of countries, but I think there's less languages. I mean, not really.
I'd
no.
say there's probably a lot more
There's a lot
languages.
more.
Same countries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, it's not just like one country, one language.
No,
baby.
it's not.
No, a lot of the time it's like one country, if you're an African country, sometimes thousands of languages.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Same goes with First Nations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mediterranean, Middle East.
What are all the countries in there? I forgot.
What are all the countries in the Middle East?
in the Mediterranean-ish, like surrounding.
Like
just like
Levant.
can't.
The like Levant area.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure,
like
yeah, the
Macedonia. What?
Well, like I'm thinking like
think
it
the
starts like
yeah.
at Greece and it goes to like Turkey, then we got Syria, then we got like Israel, Palestine, then we got Egypt, Lebanon, sort of those countries, Jordan, even coming around to like I already said Egypt, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Levant area.
Cyprus.
The Levant area, I
Cyprus.
find is very garbanzo. What did you say earlier?
Garbanzo bean?
Garbanzo, yeah.
Oh, organza?
Organza.
Garbanzo. I don't think that's actually a word.
It's a
bro.
bean, I think.
But like that's what the area you're describing, I think, is mostly those countries.
It's
It's something around
it's
there.
not English.
Do you want to hear
It's not Spanish.
about
not
20 more
French.
seconds of it?
Please, for the love of God.
All right, here's 20 more seconds.
Derde düşsem, acı çeksem, hasta olsam, inlesem, ben derdime yanar olsam, deva nedir bilmesem, ağlarsa anam ağlar.
It's very interesting.
There's a
isn't it?
lot of like rolling R's and like there was like a weird like sort of like gap in a word there. I feel like. So I've just got no fucking clue.
Yeah, it's not giving.
No, I just like I said. God, I wish I was smarter. You know, you ever have those moments where you're just like, man, I wish I knew more things.
Yeah, this would help me out
Yeah,
and
it's
things like this.
Yeah, it's like I can solve a Rubik's cube.
Okay.
Who the fuck cares?
That's very impressive to me. I don't know. I can't do that.
in under a minute.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Shout out to a segment we're going to invent for next year.
That's true. Yeah.
Music Cube. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah?
gonna be great. It's gonna be
Nice.
great. Any thoughts?
I don't know. Oh my god, it could be.
Would you like to guess first, or do you want me to guess first?
I can take the fall. I don't know.
Don't think of it as taking a fall.
Yeah, you guess. You can't change your guess. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know.
I can go first. if
Okay,
you'd
sure.
like.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's east? What's like in between China and like Turkey? Like what's in there?
That's where
Not
the stands
Kazakhstan.
are, bro.
The stands? All the stands
Yeah.
are there.
Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan,
Like it could be any of those.
Turkmenistan.
What the hell? What is Turkmenistan? What's Turkmenistan's deal? Is it like Turkey but also not?
Yeah, it's just called Turkmenistan. It's just a country.
I'm sure
and
they had a relationship with
it's-
Turkey at some point.
Right?
Well, the people from Turkey actually come sort of from that area.
Okay.
Historically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Do Turkish people call Turkey, or do they call it something else?
It's actually like I can't remember how you pronounce it in Turkey, but now the Turkish pronunciation's the technical name for the country.
Yeah.
It's like Turkey or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
with the
right.
E.
Yeah,
I don't know if that, I'm probably saying
It's like
that
how
really
like
wrong.
we say like Moscow, and it's
Yeah.
like not how you say it at all. It's
No.
like not even
Is
close.
it Moscow?
No,
What
it's
is
like
Moscow.
It's
like
lots of Russian.
Meshkiev or something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
sounds more
I
fun to
really,
say.
I really.
I'm
Don't
gonna
know.
need some answers, guys.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
Frustrated now.
I'm absolutely padding.
Enough
I'm absolutely
dilly-daddling.
Give me Turkmenistan.
He's taking Turkmenistan. Holy fuck.
Oh dear.
That's same page. Oh dear is what I'm thinking as well.
Wait, sorry, one more time. What was it? Like the Mediterranean countries, like near Turkey.
Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan.
Like like
Egypt.
I might try Lebanon.
Lebanon, okay, I like that.
Could be so wrong.
Okay.
Both be very.
And then Maddie, mystery guess?
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. I love
yeah,
that.
the Indian, like
I
melodic.
don't hate. Wow, I think my guess is the worst.
All right, so Maddie was unfortunately probably the furthest away, but I'll give her a point.
Yeah.
I would give you a point too for Turkmenistan.
Nice.
Lebanon's definitely closest. I'd say that's a 2-pointer.
Okay.
You're halfway there. It's just Turkey.
Oh, I was gonna say Turkey. I was so close to saying Turkey.
But
So frustrating.
good effort from everybody.
Yeah. We had it.
Yeah,
you know?
we were very
honorary
close.
3 points each.
Yeah, we can take
like,
that
you
home.
guys were talking the right area, but then you didn't pick anything in the area. And then Lebanon, I feel like was a pretty good guess.
I
Like,
got hung up on the stands.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
The stands are a cool. It's a cool part of the world because it's like, why are they all stands?
Yeah, how did they all decide this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Very fun.
You don't know?
I don't really know why they're all called something stand.
I thought that would be something you'd know.
Maybe I should know that. I will know that soon.
Yeah.
Next one.
On the train ride home.
Yeah.
Next.
So 2-1. Pretty
2-1.
close
Yeah.
game.
Okay.
All right. Song numero 2. I don't know why I said the first part, but anyway.
Numero 2.
I promise I'll start singing soon.
And when the days were almost through,
Damn, that makes it worse.
and the
Yeah, I love
nights
how
were dying,
You don't expect it to be English.
the warmth inside of you, how awful cold it grew.
Pause it right and the breathe in.
The 70s were a
Interesting time, huh?
tough time to guess that the music.
I'm sure that's what they were
geographically
thinking. They're like,
located.
man, they're
I
gonna have
want
a tough
nobody
time.
to know where I'm from.
Yeah, it's so cross cultural.
Yeah.
Like it's like are those tablas? Is that what they're called? The drums at the beginning?
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Like it's like an Indian drum.
Oh
Or-
gosh. Oh gosh. I just know it's like a skin drum of some kind. That's as far as my knowledge goes. I've got no idea what exactly it is, and I don't know where this artist is from.
Are we getting any vibes?
I mean, obviously, I like float towards like Western countries, like Western English speaking countries,
I wonder.
as is my nature.
There's a few of those.
Yeah, there's a bunch. Hey, there's so many. And it's the 70s, so it's like it's like one like I was trying to see if like the rhythm could give me any hints, but it like doesn't really. I'm thinking like a stand or
I go with the
what
other
are all
one.
the countries around the
Keep trying.
Mediterranean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Thoughts?
I don't know. Like I was trying to see if she was singing with some like a sort of an accent. Like is English their second language, but she's singing in English, but she's from like Iceland or something. Like I've already mentally forgot if she had.
Without
an accent.
giving away too much, I'd say there is a bit of an accent, but
Okay.
like, I don't know. You should just like
Can we-
listen out for that.
Can we rule out England and America,
I won't. I won't say if we can or cannot.
please?
Do you want to hear a bit more?
Yeah, please.
All
That'd
right.
be excellent.
And all the things we used to know were being covered by the snow.
Bars.
And though I never knew just where, you said I'll see you there.
Great great song.
It is a cool
I
song,
was
isn't
not
it?
listening
Yeah.
to the vocalist at all. I was literally just enjoying the fucking song.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's so
forgot to listen-
vibey.
I forgot to listen to it.
Fuck, I just whacked my nose on the microphone. Just went like,
Just wipe your nose on it.
Yeah, okay. So English speaking countries, there's a bunch of them. Does she have a bit of an accent? I think maybe a tiny little bit.
Yeah, the tiniest
Maybe a
bit.
tiny
though.
little bit. So it's like, wait. Oh, no, man, I wish I was listening a little bit harder.
I'm going to give you 40 more seconds of deliberation time, guys. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant music, and I was like, oh,
No,
great.
you're like, oh, sweet. Yeah, it's so nice.
Really
no,
helping us
I'm
out here.
Holy
not
shit,
nice.
I really wish I was listening a little bit harder because I might have an idea. How does
Here, I'll give you a bit more.
Okay, yeah, please.
All right, that's okay.
Just reminded.
Okay, I might have an idea.
Go on.
Some questions.
Sure.
Republic of Ireland,
Yes.
its own country.
Yeah.
Okay,
What the?
Except for Northern.
except
Yeah,
for Northern
but
Ireland,
it's
it's part
part
of
of
the
the
UK.
Yeah.
I think I might go Republic of Ireland.
He's going Republic of Ireland.
Okay.
I like that you're calling it the
God
Republic
damn.
of Ireland as
Is
well.
it the United Kingdom? Does that work?
You'll never catch me calling Chile just Chile. I will always call it the
Or
Democratic Republic of Chile.
Hell yeah.
I think it may be just be a republic. I'm not sure. I forget.
God damn it. I don't know. I feel like some Nordic sort of thing going
Ooh,
on.
yeah.
I don't know.
There is a big. I like this map because it's like maybe a little bit on the older side, and there's like in italics just a big thing that says Scandinavia.
Scandinavia. Yeah, can I say that? I don't know. Like Sweden.
Sweden. We've got a
Yeah.
Sweden
Slightly
lock-in
cop-out
and
guess,
an
but-
Ireland lock-in.
We're looking at Europe.
Mystery guess, Maddie?
Canada.
Canada is the mystery guess.
I don't hate Canada.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you're from Sweden, you would sing with an accent. Like it'd be hard to not sing with an
Okay,
accent.
I say Ireland because I hear like Irish artists now sound like a little bit American, a little bit British.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they don't often sing with like a thick Irish accent.
Okay.
All right.
There is no change to score here, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
0
It's like America.
and 0. And Maddie, on the money again. It was Canada.
Wow! God
Damn
damn!
it.
So
Slap.
off
Silly
mic,
Canada.
Maddie is
Killing it. That's
Yeah.
like number 2.
Yeah.
3. It has more points than both of us.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, wait, is that the third time you got it or the second time you got it?
The second time.
Yeah, but you're on 3 points. So, yeah, technically, you're winning.
Maddie's not playing.
You guys can't. It doesn't count.
Maddie's
right?
playing. Maddie's not playing.
No.
Nah, that was a bit of a tricky one.
We've acknowledged it.
But like you can, I feel like you can kind of hear the hint of a Canadian
As soon as Maddie
accent.
said Canada, I was like, oh.
I hear you.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
felt right when you said it. Yeah.
But yeah, that was a tough one. I will admit.
God damn.
Apologies about that, guys.
Still
but
got two.
it's all a part of the game. So it's all close. It's like a soccer match over here.
Yeah.
2-1.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also took my glasses off so I can't see anything.
Oh, stop showing off.
All right, I'm gonna play song number 3 right now. We're gonna get right into it.
All of the lovely things are not enough to picture you, Amanda. All of my days and nights are spent just thinking about you, Amanda. Oh yes, it's you, Amanda. And I can't find the words that my heart wants to say.
Okay. So it's the 1970s. So the United States of America has not appropriated Latin music yet.
Not yet. No, that's not there yet.
But boy, they appropriated the Latin world.
Oh, boy. Are they just making their way through that place?
Oh, especially in the 70s. Yeah,
Yeah, especially in the 70s. Oh, boy.
It's an interesting one.
You guys remember Richard Nixon? Remember that guy?
Yeah, God.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Can someone explain the Watergate scandal to me? Because that's something I don't get.
Yeah.
Papers and shit.
Yeah, it's something technical. I don't know.
Did you know Richard Nixon and the CIA had a very heavy hand to play in the coup de grace that happened in Chile?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Everyone knows that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you know
yeah.
Elvis was like a fan of the CIA and Richard Nixon
Yeah,
in the
that
70s?
sounds
'Cause he-
about right.
Yeah, it's something he would do.
Yeah.
Did you know
Elvis-
this song is from?
Think,
Sorry.
oh, I thought you were about to say it.
Okay, I look. It does have that little bit of a like a Latin sort of groove to it. The rim clicks and the It does feel a bit like samba-y in a way, but it also could not be. It could fully not be. It could be something influenced by that. It could be, it could be like but they're also speaking English. But the name but the name is
Amanda. Yeah, like they got an accent.
The song's called Amanda's Theme.
Okay, there you go.
Amanda. Who says
song.
Amanda?
Amanda. It sounds Spanish.
Yeah.
It sounds super Spanish, but it's the 70s, What's going on?
Does anyone want to hear more? Or?
Yeah.
I'll give you a bit
more.
more.
Give me more. Give me
Songs that my lips want to sing for you, Amanda. Oh, how I wish to be like the moon in your sky, or the sun in your eyes, till your tears run goodbye, darling Amanda. It's you I'm dreaming of. I'd like to spend my days and nights just being.
We won't find out how he likes to spend his days.
All right, that's what we're gonna hear. Okay.
But we can guess it's got something
it's-
to do with Amanda.
It's giving bossa nova.
Yeah. Again, I wish I knew more about what was going on in the 70s. I wish I was
Yeah.
like, who's speaking English? Who's doing this?
Who's speaking English in the 70s?
Yeah.
In South America,
a lot
I
of
guess.
South
Or
America,
Central America.
Central America, because I'm also thinking it's like Philippines is
Yeah, it could
Spanish
be.
influence.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the Spanish Connolly? Connolly?
Billy
I'm just going to
Connolly?
leave it there.
You can unjumble it yourself. Yeah.
You knew what I was trying to say.
That was a cipher. We've left several coded messages throughout the episode.
And it's just all your
It's all my
speaking wrong.
incoherent. Oh god, that was
Incoherent consciousness, I think was one, and Connolly.
If you heard all three, you win.
Oh god. I think it might be South American. It could be like Mexican. It's not actually. No, it can't be Mexican. I don't think it's Mexican enough. I feel like Mexican in the 1970s was like, this is fucking Mexico.
Mexico knew what they sounded like in the 70s.
Yeah,
They're very
exactly.
defined sound from the get-go.
Fuck.
Can I just...
I'm gonna
Can
need
we
some.
both guess the same country?
Yeah, we can.
Because I just want to put down Brazil. Why not?
I'm
Bossa
thinking
Nova.
Brazil,
They speak
but-
English.
Yeah,
it's
they
quite
do speak
common.
English there. It's pretty common. Give me Cuba.
Cuba. I like it.
Yeah. Valid.
It's a country. Sorry? Yeah, of course you're gonna go.
Oh, so you're saying it's.
Oh no.
It's a country. Cuba is a country.
Facts.
Can I get?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Puerto Rico.
Oh, I like it.
That's fun.
Technically, Puerto Rico is America. I don't know if you could
What?
actually select it on radio.
It's not a country?
No, it's
It's
like
not independent.
It's not independent. No.
They belong to America. It's ridiculous.
Sorry. Yeah, I know. Sometimes they like to trick you like that. So I don't actually know if on radio you can actually pick Puerto Rico separately.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They've got a flag and everything.
Bad Bunny needs to liberate the country.
He's on his way to
mission.
doing it.
Well, I'm just gonna say for the sake of
Suspense?
confusion, I'll let you have another guess, Maddie, because it's not Puerto Rico.
Shit. She's getting her phone up to look at a map just quickly. What's the closest place to Puerto Rico that isn't America?
Cuba. Yeah, Cuba. Yeah, Guatemala,
You can also look in Cuba.
Costa Rica.
Guatemala.
Guatemala. All right, Guatemala has been locked in. Guatemala, Brazil,
Cuba.
comes to Puerto Rico. No points.
Fucking
Damn it,
hell!
where is
it the
this
Philippines?
place?
The Philippines.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, yeah, you can go now. Yeah.
But
it was Turkey first.
he's over in the corner. He's doing these ones. But you won, Gabi. You won.
yeah, one by default. Yeah.
No, by points because
Well,
you got the
true.
2 points right at the
I
beginning.
did earn
So
that.
congratulations, you did it.
Yay.
That's an unfortunate result for Diego because he did say the answers to both songs, two songs. He mentioned the answers, and I thought you were starting to sniff it out because I'm pretty sure in the 70s, it might have been earlier, but Philippines was technically an American colony in the 70s. Yeah, because it got captured by Japan in World War II, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it was someone else. Or maybe it was Germany in World War II. Either way, when World War II fizzled out, they were like still like overseeing the Philippines, and so then the Philippines gained a lot of American culture throughout like the 60s, 70s, 80s.
And they already had, and they were a Spanish colony.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
Gosh.
you like had
Cool
all
country.
the clues were there. But,
yeah,
but it was a tough one.
You were following the trail.
Yeah.
I should have known when you said Connolly.
Yeah, I feel like by making the mistake, I kind of like it's like everyone forgot about the fact that we were talking about the
You're
Philippines.
right.
Yeah.
I got too hung
So
up on the encoded message.
But you won. Congratulations.
You won.
2-1.
You win
Close
podcasting.
Game. Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the podcast. Thanks for joining us.
Hell yeah.
Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Where can we find you on social media?
Gailla Music on all of it, I think.
How do you spell Gailla?
Gailla.
Double L-A, yes.
Yeah, 2 L's.
Make sure you get that right.
Wait, just
Yeah.
quickly, why Gailla?
Yeah, I was actually going to say, I like to explain it because I feel like that allows people to understand why it's pronounced that way. Because my full name is Gabriella, and then a lot of my music, is inspired by climate and urbanism
like
and ecology. Gaia, yeah.
Gotcha.
So Gaia and
Oh.
Gabriella, you just put 2 L's in the Gaia because Gabriella has 2 L's.
That's
Gailla.
cool.
That's cool.
Makes sense
That's
to me.
awesome. Some people are like, is a funny name.
Like, that's deeply serious.
So
Me to Joss after the answer is the Philippines.
no, it's not.
I just start peeling an apple.
Cuba was a
with
good guess.
knife.
Like Cuba
Yeah.
was honestly like the same thought
Same
process.
vibes.
Yeah.
But probably a safer guess. But like sometimes you can take that risk. Anyway,
Cuba was too busy being involved in the Cold War.
Yeah, to make chill music like that. Come on, no.
yeah, like
Philippines over there.
we usually like to end the podcast. I don't know why I said usually. We do. We end the
Always,
podcast
like,
always
yeah.
on a wise word of wisdom from the guest.
Oh, really?
So yeah, anything that you can think of that you like want to leave the guests like hanging off of, and like just give them some wisdom, and then we're gonna play some music to finish. And I think I do have it on here.
Okay. Yeah, a wise word of wisdom. There are many examples that I can only ever think of the same ones over and over again.
It's like the ones your parents teach you.
Take a shit before your morning coffee.
Last week's ones was so good. I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Like Luke said, take it 1 second at a time or something like that, right? And then Reese said like life's a garden, dig it. I thought that was pretty good.
That's a good one.
And what did Ozzy say? I can't remember. But there were 3 good ones. I liked them all,
Maybe Ozzy just went, yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I back those.
which is honestly a good one. So something in that vein is always great.
Mine's just practical because it happened to me the other day, which is like separate your darks and whites. Because I have a white shirt now, it's like got weird black.
Yeah,
in it.
definitely.
Separate your darks and whites.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
And then we're going to
And-
dance on our
Yeah,
seats to some music.
Yay.
Oh, thank you to everybody for listening to this latest episode of the Plug Podcast featuring Gailla/Gabi. It was awesome to have her on to speak all about her upcoming public transport tour. Pretty cool concept for a tour, so go check her out if you can. And yeah, thanks to her for plugging those albums and on all that good stuff. It was really fun. And thank you to ProPodcast Productions for letting us use their space at ProPodcast_ on Instagram. If you want to follow us on Instagram, that's at itstheplug._. And if you want to follow us on TikTok. Oh my god, I can't pronounce things. At Plug Talk with a 0 and another underscore. We also have a Facebook group, obviously. We have an Instagram, which I've already talked about. We have a YouTube, if you're not already watching this. We have Patreon, if you want to support us in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, we got one more main series episode left for the rest of the year, and that's with Maya Tokley. So go check that out when it comes out in 2 weeks. It's gonna be good. Until then, love yous. Bye.